Okay, you think the hardest part about proposing is figuring out how and where to do it without her catching on? Wrong. The real nightmare is finding the right ring. And the twist? She's already told you 100 times which one she wants, you just didn't notice. I show you exactly how women drop those hints. Unfortunately, male brains process these signals like bad Wi Fi. The connection's there, but nothing's loading. But with this knowledge, you'll finally start seeing the signs. Quick reality check before we dive in. There are thousands of types of engagement rings. Different stones, metals, settings, styles, sessions, and ideally, she's going to wear this thing for the rest of her life. So maybe don't make that decision on the way to the jeweler. Now, here's the sneaky part. Women have usually been telling us for years what kind of ring they want. We just don't register it. Let me give you a few examples. Maybe they'll sound familiar. Or maybe they'll click one day when you're right in the middle of it. Example. You are watching a movie, someone proposes, she suddenly hits pause and goes, "That ring's nice, but the stone is way too big." And you're thinking, "Oh, does this mean she wants to get married? Is this about us? Should I rewind?" Then it continues, you forget it ever happened. Or a magazine is sitting open on the kitchen table, conveniently to a page with a massive ring photo. Total coincidence, obviously. Or she shows you a reel with a proposal scene and says, "That ring's so pretty, don't you think?" And all you notice is, "Wow, funny, the dog in the background is wearing a bow tie." Women do this at completely random times. Stay alert. It usually happens when you are the least prepared. And tell me, have you ever noticed one of these signs? Or are you like me, completely blind? Okay, a few things you want to keep in mind. Pay attention to what metals and colors she wears. If she's always rocking yellow gold earrings and a matching necklace, then nope, a silver ring isn't timeless. It's just wrong. Unless, of course, she specifically told you otherwise. And you just won a bonus tip for still watching. Know her ring size. If you are smart, you'll sneak one of the rings she wears on her ring finger and take it to the jeweler. Sounds like a small detail, but you'll be very glad you got it right when you are down on one knee. Yeah, listening and decoding signs isn't exactly our superpower. But now you know how the game is played. So if one day you are standing there thinking, "Wait, wasn't there something about clues?" Now you know what to do.